Hey guys, today is my 1 week after surgery date. I'm doing pretty well. Um, I have started introducing pureed foods. Um, very little pain at this point. It's just a feeling of when you get up, kind of when you get up. I feel the muscle pull at where the largest incision site is. Um, and I think it's going to be that way for a while, but no need for pain meds, very little nausea at this point. Honestly, the only nausea I'm getting at this point is when I have to take these liquid vitamins that are so stinking disgusting. I have, let's see, let's talk about the pureed foods that I've tried. I had eggs, which I pureed with a little bit of sour cream and a little bit of sriracha. I love spicy things, so I was really hoping that spicy would go okay, and it totally did. The eggs were delicious. I did applesauce and sugar-free applesauce, and that has gone down fine. I also did a can of uh, white albacore tuna, drained it, a little bit of white mayonnaise, a little bit of finely chopped onion, a little bit of finely chopped celery, put it in the magic bullet, whizzed it up until it was smooth. That was delicious. It was so good. Had that for lunch yesterday and today. 7 grams of protein in it. I had 2 ounces. I was able to keep down 2 ounces of the eggs, 2 ounces of the tuna, and then last night my grandmother made chicken soup, and I took the goodie from chicken soup, basically the chicken and the carrots and the celery that was real soft, and a little bit of the juice, and put it in the magic bullet and whizzed that up and had that for dinner last night. Had like 2 or 3 ounces of that and some applesauce with dinner. Today I tried green beans and I couldn't stomach them. I thought they tasted gross. They reminded me too much of baby food. So I guess it was just kind of like a textural thing that I really didn't like. But had some sugar-free pudding, that was fine. Sugar-free jello, that was fine. And I don't know about your surgeon, but my surgeon says that I can count the sugar-free jello as part of my liquid, so I like having a sugar-free jello a day. It helps me get my liquids down. I think that's all that I've tried for pureed so far. I'm really craving Mexican food. I love Mexican food, so I'm going to see if I can come up with some sort of pureed concoction to simulate Mexican food. But yeah, I'm doing really great, except for really having a lot of lethargia. Like, I'm really tired. I think I try to do too much, though. I wanna be back to my normal self, you know. So yesterday I went to my parents' hair salon and got my hair cut. Hope you liked my new cut. Um, I like it a lot. Part of my new me. And might get it colored this weekend if I have time before Ricky and I head back to our house, which is like an hour and 15 minutes from where my parents live. And that was enough yesterday. I felt really tired and got back to the house and proceeded to take like a 2-hour nap. And my mom got me up. She was like, "Do you want to keep on sleeping?" Like, I think I could have kept on sleeping. And my mom was like, "Do you want to keep on sleeping? Or you're never going to be able to get to sleep tonight if you don't get up." So I got up and spent time with family. And, I was fine after the nap. And then today I went out shopping to get some walking in with my granny. And we went to 2 stores. It spells Outlet and Kohl's. And I wanted to go to the grocery store, but I was so tired by the time we were done with Kohl's that I was just like, no, we need to head back. So I came home and tried to sleep, but then I didn't sleep. But just laying in bed, relaxing, that was enough to recoup my energy. I have to keep reminding myself I'm only a week out from surgery, you know. Um, that's why I'm so tired still. But I feel like everything's going really well. It's just really hard to get all your liquids and all your protein in. Um, I know that's always going to be a struggle, especially right now because, you know, I'm only really able to eat 2 ounces of food, 2 to 3 ounces of food at a time. Um, but I'm trying to jam pack those ounces with as much protein as possible. It's usually about 7 or 8 grams of protein in those 2 ounces that I'm getting in the eggs or the tuna. But the tuna is really good. Like I mean, I love tuna salad anyways. If you're not a big tuna eater, you might not like it. But yeah, it's been a good week. I mean, you know, if I look back on the week so far since surgery, Saturday was my one rough day. The day after surgery was the hardest day of all. Um, and from there on out, it's been, you know, kind of smooth sailing. I feel really lucky. Um, if you feel nauseous after surgery, really don't push yourself. And I think that was the problem is I felt nauseous. I tried to keep on taking in liquids, and then I vomited. And then once you vomit, it's over for that day. You can't keep on trying to take in liquids. You know, at least my hospital stops you. They're like, nope, you threw up. Your pouch is too sensitive. You need to cool it for the day. So, and then it just took me, you know, I mean, I was released a day later than most people, but, um, you know, I'm fine with that, and because my week has been going so great, so, trying to think what else. Oh, and still with the getting tired, I went outside with my nephew yesterday to try to get some walking in, and you know, I just made it around the cul-de-sac a couple times, and I was like, you know, he's riding his little scooter, and I'm walking, and I made it around the cul-de-sac just a couple times, and I was tired. Like, we live in Florida, it's hot, I understand, but you know, I usually have a lot more stamina than that, so it's a little bit frustrating. I'd really like to get some more walking in and stuff like that than I'm able to at this point, but what can you do? Everything's going really great, and I'm looking forward to going to the doctor next Thursday for my first post-op appointment. I'm so curious about what my weight loss is. I can't believe they didn't weigh me before I went into surgery. It's like frustrating to me because I wanted to know what my pre-surgery weight was, and I have no clue. But I feel like I'm losing weight already. Like, I know I'm losing weight. I can see it in my body. Like, my stomach looks really a lot smaller, and people are noticing already. Like, when I went to my parents' salon, they were like, oh my gosh, I can tell you lost weight already. And, um, you know, my grandmother keeps on making comments. They're not always the most flattering comments, but, you know, she's like, oh, I can see the fat on the back of your leg is drooping more now. Oh, why, thank you. um, but, yeah, you know, I feel that I'm losing weight. Like, I have big arms. I have really big arms, like, fat arms. And I've always had a problem with like purses that like you have to like put over your shoulder, like unless it's like a long strap, but like, you know, the ones that you can like carry on your arm or like you pull over your shoulder. Well, I always have to like kind of shove my fat arm through there, and those purses are always the cutest ones, you know. So I have a purse like that, and yesterday when we went out to go to the hair salon, I put it on and it flipped right on. So I was like, oh my god, my arms have gotten smaller already. So that was really cool to see that my arm fat has diminished. But yeah, everything's going really great, and I appreciate everyone's support. My grandma came, my other grandma, not my granny who lives here, but my other grandma came to visit me yesterday, and like I said, my nephew Landon came, and I love seeing him. He was scared to see me. He didn't know what to expect. They tried to explain to him what was going on, but he like hid in the kitchen for a little bit. He's only 6, and he hid in the kitchen for a little bit, and he was like, I don't know what she's gonna look like, and um, my sister was like, it's okay, come on, let's go in, and he came in, and it was fine, or it was my mom, somebody, I forget who it was, that he came in, and then he was like, oh, and he, jumped on me and hugged me, and, it was fine after that, but, he's my heart, I love him, and then, while he was there, my uncle came with his kids, minus one, because one wasn't feeling well and was home with my aunt, but so 3 of his kids came with him, and it was really nice to see those cousins. Had a really nice time with them visiting. And after that, my sister's basically been her best friend her entire life. Came over and visited with me, and I haven't seen her in years, so it was like a very emotional experience because she's like a sister almost to me. So it was like, she was hugging me, and I was hugging her, and we're crying, and she's like, I'm just so happy for you, and she's pregnant right now, so I was emotional about that, and so it was really nice. I had a really nice night last night because of all my visitors. I feel really lucky that so many people want to come and share this experience with me. Um, so yeah, it's been nice so far, and I'm doing really well. I know that I have a bunch of you following me out there, and I appreciate all your support. And if you have any questions that you're heading into surgery, please don't hesitate to ask me. Or even if it's not about surgery, you just want to ask me a question in general. Like, I know that there's a lot of you that have been following me now for the last month, and we're becoming friends. And if there's something that you want to ask me, um, feel free to ask. I'm an open book, really. I'm not a modest person, and anything you want to ask me about, I'm really happy to share. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to comment, like, and share with your friends because I'm all about sharing my journey with you all. Bye for now.